Considering the scheming nature of the young and the restless Claire, it seems highly unlikely that she will be able to make it to Denver for the get-together she has planned with her sister Casey Reed. However, the mere reference to Nikki's sibling who has been absent from Genoa City for a while has left some viewers feeling confused. If you weren't tuned into the soap opera scene during the late 1970s and early 80s, it's possible that Casey's name may not ring a bell. However, Robert Olayton's character played a crucial role in the past. At first, Casey and Nikki resided with their mother. Casey, a doctor, worked at Snapper Foster's medical clinic, and, like many others, developed feelings for him. Regrettably, she harbored a fear of intimacy, and an intense worry for Nikki, who was quite rebellious during that period. Following the tragic loss of their mother in a car accident, Casey's memories of a traumatic experience resurfaced when their father, Nick, returned to Genoa City. As she confronted the sick individual, she discovered him in the act of attempting the same thing to Nikki. Ultimately, Nikki took decisive action to put an end to both the individual and his wrongful actions. After that, Casey experienced a significant improvement and even entered into a relationship with Lucas Prentice. She also thought about getting back together with Snapper. She ultimately ended the relationship with Lucas because he still had feelings for his ex-wife Leslie. She agreed with Snapper's ex, Chris Brooks, to maintain some distance from Lucas until he could make up his mind. Casey experienced her final significant plotline in 1981, where she faced the harrowing ordeal of being stalked, who quickly made the unsettling choice to torment Nikki. Since then, the individual has occasionally returned to Genoa City for visits, but that's the extent of their presence. Oh gee, this is gonna be ugly. We've known almost from the start that the young and the restless Claire wasn't at all the heaven-sent assistant that Nikki believed her to be. But the week of November 13, we'll find out just how vicious are the newcomer's intentions toward her boss. Perhaps we'll also find out why she so despises Victor's darling. We already have a hunch that we know. You'll recall that after Nikki's mother died, her father Nick came to Genoa City. At that point, Sister Casey recalled that he had raped her, just as he was trying to perpetrate the same act of violence against his younger daughter. Nikki fought back and killed the bastard, and that was the end of that. Or so she thought. Suppose Nick had other children. Suppose Claire is one of them, or one of their children. And she was raised thinking that her late father wasn't the scumbag, that he was but a virtual saint. A mind poisoned from such a young age might have become twisted enough to want revenge, to dream of it, hatch a plan, and then be mad enough to execute it. Israeli hostage sister on a public speech about the hostage crisis. We doubt that Claire will succeed, having lived through all that she has. Nikki is stronger than titanium, but watching her wriggle out of the fine mess into which she's fallen ought be pretty exciting nonetheless.